I love him. He's so funny. Hi everyone, it's Blue. Make sure you like and subscribe and go follow me on Patreon. It's only $5 a month and you get an extra video a week.
Tell you what to do. It's my body, my choice. That's right, man. She's right. Leave her the hell alone. Or you're killing the baby. Well, I mean, there is that. You know?
Today I'm going to be doing another Bill Burr reaction. This one is called I'm Sick of Michelle Obama.
All right, how are you? How's it going? Thank you for coming out of this wonderful egg. I just got back from Southeast Asia doing some stand-up over there. Really cool people. Yeah, wonderful people. Unbelievable level of poverty and stuff. I almost fall off the stage. Makes it hard to complain, though, you know? You see that level of poverty, come back, your throat's all itching and stuff. Probably got Ebola, you know? Gosh. It would be a good thing to bring that here, you know? Just to kind of thin out the traffic a little bit, right? Why don't they ever just let it burn through one time? Why do we always gotta, like, jump on it? You ever had one of those selfish thoughts? Like, what if it was a bunch of people who died, nobody you knew or loved, right? And then the next day you just get to tear right through the Lincoln Tunnel at about 5 in the evening, right? The only thing you'd have to suppress is the guilt of not missing those people you didn't know.
Such a bad joke right now.
I shouldn't make fun of Ebola. I don't know anything about it. Other than if you get it, you have this unbelievable urge to go to the airport. Right? Yeah, I don't know what it is. Nobody gets Ebola, just has the decency to just walk out in the woods by themselves and just bleed out like a gentleman, right? For some reason, you gotta go right down to the airport. Oh, can I downgrade to a middle seat? So, I'm sick of Obama's wife. Yeah.
That's how
this isn't some Republican rant either. It's just kind of first ladies in general. You know, I don't know what it is. All throughout my life, with each presidency, like these first ladies, they've just gotten more and more like chatty. You know?
Sounds so sexist.
More chiming in, like leaning into the frame, spitting out their ideas. It's just like, well, why are you talking? Right? You weren't elected. Shut up. Your husband's not running a lemonade stand here. He's running the country. You don't just chime in. Let me guess, is this considered sexist?
Kind of.
It is? Why? Well, okay, you just nodded there, lady. Let me ask you this.
No, it's no. Hold on, I'm just gonna save myself, so I'm not one of those like stupid audience members. It's obviously not sexist because he would make the same joke if it was, you know, like a first man. He would be like, hey, your woman was elected. I don't know why you're chiming in and leaning in on like these great deals to do with the ocean. Like, let her handle what her job is and sit there and be pretty as the first man. He'd probably make the same joke, even if it was a man as that position. But he can't make that joke because only men have been presidents. So we're talking about first ladies. But I'm not, I guess, upset like someone in the audience member might be.
You just nodded there, lady. Let me ask you this, all right? Let's say you had a leak in your house, okay? You call a plumber up. He shows up, and he goes, yeah, I think the leak's coming from the upstairs bathroom. We need to shut it up, blah, blah. Then all of a sudden his wife walks in, who isn't a plumber. And then he goes, oh, you know, I'm actually thinking it's kind of hey. Wouldn't you be like, with all due respect, shut the up. I need a plumber in this moment.
It's better.
I'll extend an olive branch here. All right, at some point, there's going to be the first female president, right? Exactly. Which means at that moment, you're going to have the first male first lady, right?
The first man, I would have said.
And when that happens, that dude needs to shut his trap. I don't want to hear a word out of him. I want to hear from the president. You, sir, go do some first lady stuff, all right? Go get yourself some gloves that go up to your elbows. Smile and nod during speeches. Go put your own flair, redecorating the White House, right? Which leads you to Michelle Obama, right? Now she's sitting there holding up those hashtags. Remember that hashtag, bring back our girls? Remember that? It's like, that blew my mind. It's like, why are you showing me that? I'm a stand-up comedian. Like, what am I gonna do to get those girls back? Why don't you look across the dinner table? It's like, you see that guy? That is the leader of the free world. Tell him to pick up the phone, call some Navy SEALs and solve it. What am I gonna do? Show up with a sharpened mic stand? Hey, Michelle said to bring him back! Oh, it's unreal. I'll tell you what kills me. Hillary Clinton might run.
I can tell how old this video is. Well, obviously because Michelle Obama and whatever, but like close to the end because of Hillary. It's actually really funny because he's pointing out little things I didn't even think of, which is, oh, you want to make a difference? Why don't you talk to the person who's like leading the country? It's just a really funny point and a great way to put it. He's so clever. He is kind of right. I mean, that plumber example was spot on, amazing, and exactly the reason why, if you elect somebody as president, why are other people stepping in trying to make like the decisions that this person who was literally elected to do for them? I mean, unless if you're talking about mayors and the Senate, like stuff where positions do also have choices and votes. But no, we're talking about like someone's wife who's just happens to be there because their husband or partner was elected.
I'll tell you what kills me. Hillary Clinton might run. She might run. That blows my mind. I mean, honestly, she became a senator. She went from being the president's wife to being a senator. Just like that. Lateral move. That's like Tom Brady's wife becoming the next quarterback of the Rams. It's like, what, you hanging out? You just pick it up? I sucked at sports, and then I banged Tom Brady, and I don't know what happened. I just picked up a ball, I started lacing it. I'm leading receivers. It was incredible.
That's a really good example.
I knew it was going to be like this. You know what's funny? There's actually people out there that think a woman being president is actually a good idea. You know? Can you believe that? See that they do? That'll do something. That'll change things. How? How the f is that going to change anything? Do you know what the president makes a year? The president makes $400,000 a year. That's it. He's trying to keep billionaires in line, making $400,000 a year. That's all he makes. He makes less than some people blogging on the internet. The president should have you money, right? He should be sitting there with his pockets turned and saying, I need your help to get me the job. Right? What do you guys all donate to the campaign? Is that what it is? The band's enjoying it. Martha Stewart, not so much. But the rest of you, enjoying it. They're just jokes, Martha. Come on. You got an empire. I'm rooting for you.
Good. I love him. He's so funny. So funny, so true, so honest, and just totally not afraid. And there's no hesitancy that he has at all whenever he's like, yeah, like, you know, I knew it was going to go this way. Even if the audience were to like really not go for it, I don't think that he's the kind of person who would sway his opinion. I don't even think he's the kind of person who would shy away from it and just not share his opinion. He would probably reshare his opinion like, yeah, well, I'm going to stick to it. And I like people like that. I also thought that joke was really funny, how he was talking about Hillary Clinton just all of a sudden thinking that she was senator material, but it kind of started with her just being married to the president. And I guess she used that and piggybacked off of it. And now all of a sudden she's being looked at as like certified to be a senator. And it's like, oh, well, I mean, just because you dated somebody who was into politics, the president, doesn't mean that all of a sudden you're qualified to be a senator. And even if you don't really understand that joke or agree with it, he compared it to a pretty agreeable statement, which is if a woman dated an NFL player and then all of a sudden she thought that she was qualified to like be in the NFL, or what did he say about throwing the football? I don't know exactly how he had put it, but it was a really funny imagining like, oh, okay, I totally see where he's coming from now. So I really like Bill Burr. I thought this scope was really hilarious, and I hope to do more in the future. If you guys really like this one, let me know in the comments below. Like, subscribe, go check out my Patreon and my Instagram. Thank you so much for watching.